This is the instruction video on how to install this on your Beeman 1357 or 1358 underlever PCP. In this video, this little piece of carbon fiber will represent your factory shroud. What happens is you have the factory piece that threads into the end of the barrel. That is inside of your shroud, and you unthread it off the barrel, and then you can slip your shroud off of the barrel. And what we do is we replace that piece with this piece. This piece has threads on it, just like this one does. It is matched to diameter on the inside of the shroud, so it keeps it nice and concentric. But as you can see, sorry, I have a little bit of material on there, how much longer mine is over the factories. And the factory has these different little blocks in here to kind of try to baffle off the air, but it doesn't really divert the air back into the shroud very well with these very small ports. Mine has very long channels that come down, and it has 4 strippers on there that deflect air and push it back towards the shroud. Now, to account for the added length, I made a concentric standoff. This right here will be glued in on the back side of your shroud, and it will butt up against your Picatinny rail for your scope. So just a quick little instructional. I'm not going to do this, the carbon fiber inside diameter is not the proper size, but this is just for, just to show you. So what you do is you take your included super glue, you will fully seat it. I'm not going to on this one. And then you will apply a little thin bead here on all 4 sides right here, like that. And then you take and you can put a little tiny thin bead right here, right where it's going to seal up, and the shroud is going to be pressed in on there. Then you would take your shroud and you would slip it over this, and then I give it just like a little 1/8 of a turn, and then I take that and I let that set for about 5 minutes, and then I go ahead, take it when it's one piece. I did mount this to this. This is your shroud. And then what I do is I take this piece and I do the same thing. I put a little thin bead on around there to seal it. I put it into the back side of the factory shroud, do a little bit of a turn, and then let that sit for 5 minutes. I would probably let it cure for an hour before taking some shots through it, but that is the video on how to install it.